for Denver. Strawther comes in for Brown, and it's Westbrook in for Murray. The Nuggets lead by 11. Pass to Strawther. Westbrook outside. 1:51 left to play in the third quarter here. That one falls. Westbrook's got 6.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
Powell with it. This one for 3. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. He's got 13.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Pass to Strawther. Now here's Holmes. Holmes, a screen on Harden. Here's Westbrook. Count it. Good. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, Westbrook able to score from anywhere. He just is so assertive and confident in what he can do out there.
Westbrook against Harden. Count that one.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. He's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8. Pass to Holmes. Holmes, a screen on Harden. And Russell Westbrook again. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Leonard for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
You know, Leonard very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from 3.
19 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Strawther. That one a little long.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Coffey. Fires the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead, leading by 9. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. We've got Ben Simmons, James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. Then there's Derek Jones, and it's Coffey in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Westbrook. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Watson. Off the mark there with a 3. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. 7-point differential. The floater. Bogdanovic, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Westbrook, pass to Watson. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Hey, we can't forget now, over Westbrook's career, he has averaged double-digit assists multiple times.
Bogdanovic on the wing. And there's the screen. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Bogdanovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Pass to Holmes. Simmons against Šarić. Here's Strawther. Over Bogdanovic. Strawther, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Simmons, the pass to Harden. Pass to Bogdanovic. An open look for Simmons. It's It's hauled in by Saric. For Denver, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Strother, defended by Bogdanovich. Holmes, a screen on Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Strother.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Jones with a screen on Westbrook. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Denver.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you got to make it.
Westbrook, pass to Watson. Back to Westbrook. Yes, it's good. And now an 11-point Nugget lead.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Harden against Westbrook. Fires the three. And Holmes pulls it down. Holmes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Watson. Pass to Strother. Launches a three. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Bogdanovich. With some arc. Watson with a rebound. The Nuggets lead by 11. Here's Strother. Westbrook outside. Holmes, a screen on Harden. Westbrook into the lane. And finished off by Westbrook.
Man, I tell you what, one of the things I love about Westbrook is the ferocity with which he attacks the rack. When he's driving inside, he's trying to punish the defender and the basket.
So it's Los Angeles now, after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Bogdanovich, puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Saric has got 4 rebounds in the game. Westbrook with it. Here's Strother. To the paint. Here's Watson. Oh, the teardrop falls in. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Holmes against Jones. There's Bogdanovich with the three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got his 6th assist of the night. And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac checked in for Jones. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Coffee, and Norman Powell subbed in for Bogdanovich. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to the team. He actually challenged his players. He said, quote, "We are in this one. We can see the finish line. How will we react?" I'm curious to see who steps up and takes it to the next level. Big challenge from Coach.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Now here's Leonard. Up and over Porter. Leonard gets the bucket.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Murray passes to Porter. Drives to the hoop, and then Porter with the dunk.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here's Leonard. Simmons with a screen on Murray. Harden against Murray. Harden misses.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Here's Brown. Inside, here's Jokic. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 16.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Nuggets.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And for a series that went all the way, you have to appreciate their ability to close it out in advance.
In Game 7, you need guys who are going to be clutch, who are going to rise to the occasion, overcome the obstacles. They did everything they had to do.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Nikola Jokic.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards.
Murray's shot is good.
Should just about do it. Big-time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Now here's Zubac. Back to Harden. Leonard outside. From downtown. Pure from three-point range.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for Los Angeles. Trailing by 13. Gordon with a steal. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he drives in. And Gordon with the big finish.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Leonard for three. Here's Jokic. Offline. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jamal, I know you're a competitor. Coming off of a tough loss, what was the mindset coming into this game?
Just a hit-first mentality. We really need it as a team, and we just want to come here and not even call the first time out and just hit hard. So that's exactly what we did.
You were the aggressors from the get-go, and it paid off. Thanks so much, Jamal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jamal Murray.